Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Alright, today we are continuing our build of our little ship here, of our... I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to call this. Our planetary lander, I think, is what we could call this. Not sure if that's the correct terminology, but we'll make it up as we go along. Let's, for now, just use a little bit of steel plates and such to just weld these things together. And then we'll have to check how we're gonna make things look at the top end of the ship, because we still are missing a few thrusters. Notably, the forward thrusters are not yet done. That's a bit of an issue. So we'll have to deal with that. And I'm gonna add these bad boys to the build planner so we can get all that stuff later on. Right. Okay. Let me think. So at least we need... If we make this one more block up here, which I think is the minimum, then there's going to be a conveyor block here, and then another one up top, and then there's going to be the thrusters. Actually, we do have forward thrusters, but the problem, of course, is once we go planetary and we turn these downwards, then we're losing our forward thrusters. But then again, that means we probably only need one forward thruster, really. I think we can get away with actually having just it like this. But I'm not quite sure if the ship is gonna get smaller at the top or we're gonna get bigger, essentially. That's what I'm not quite certain about yet. I'll have to kind of figure that out. Right now, let's just do the minimal thing that we need to do, which is to basically cover the interior here with blocks. That degree. And the ones that are sloped, I'm not gonna place them yet. Not yet, anyway. We'll place them later on, once we know how this all is gonna go down. I think like this is decent. So let me start welding. This is a space we need to leave. There we go. Okay, let me get well, stuff that we need for the windows. Those in. There we go. Not quite yet everything, but we almost got it. And then let's get some interior plates as well, so we can at least put conveyors down. That's the plan, at least. Where do we have them? Conveyor junction. That's what we need. Like so, and then I'm thinking I'm probably gonna use like this over here, just so we have it more blocky and we can actually attach things from all sides and it's not gonna be a problem. We're gonna do it like that. And then again, we'll have to figure out how we're gonna go from a design point of view. So we're gonna go flared out at the top, or we're gonna be more like flared inwards, if that makes any sense. Let me actually well, that. Get you into the build planner. The rest of you. Alright, that's done. Now again, I think I'm just gonna use this one. And then here comes the hydrogen thruster to go with it. Like so. And then we just gonna have to hide that stuff a little bit, just so it's not looking too too raw up here, you know? With just the thruster exposed like that. Okay, these two to the build planner, and let's go. How are we doing on components, by the by? Good, good, good. Not so good. Good. Decent. Okay. I'm thinking just making a few of those. That's gonna be fine. Okay, there we go. All components withdrawn. Oh, where's the ship? There it is. All right. So now we should have thrusters in every direction, no matter which mode we are in. That's good. That's very good indeed. Okay. Time to get more steel plates and start dressing this bad boy up a bit and making it look a little bit more like a decent ship and not like a flying coffin. And then there's a few more things I need to add, or I want to add, stuff like antennas and things like that. Do we have a gyroscope in there? We do not. Interesting. Okay, we might put a gyroscope or two gyroscope back here, and then we just expand this a little bit. I wonder how agile it's going to be with two gyroscope, if it's going to be too much. We'll try. Okay. Add stuff to the build planner again. That's going to take some trips. Yeah, takes a lot. Hopefully we are not running out of steel plates. Oh no, wait, I do have gyroscopes, don't I? I do! I forgot. They're in the belly. They're in the belly of the ship. Yeah, how could I forget? Jeez. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, they're in the belly of the ship, obviously. Yeah. I flew around with it before. I was just like, I kind of vaguely remember that I was flying the ship before, so there must have been gyros on it. Otherwise, I would have immediately fixed that. Yeah, now it makes sense. Okay. Let me get at least the steel plates out of the way. Oh. Bomber! Let me get my energy back. Good. Yeah, right now it looks super clunky, doesn't it? Really clunky and unfortunate it is looking. I'm kind of thinking I want to make it bigger at the top. Kinda. And see how that looks. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, let me put on some of these. That looks kind of interesting. It's like tiered, you know? It flares out from tier to tier a little bit, which is interesting, I suppose. Let's add some more here. Yes, yes, okay. Let me get all the components out of the way that we don't need, because right now... Oh, actually we only have steel plates, okay. Right now we're doing just pure bodywork at this point. So let's just pull this back like so. And the back end I'm still not quite sure. I don't want to make it square, that looks weird. There we go, pull it back like this. How about we do something like this? Actually, this one doesn't really work. But yeah, something along those lines. Then we actually have a little bit more space back here. We might just put something back here for all I know. Okay. Let's just weld this for now and then see what it looks like. If I like it, if there's something else we need to do. And the thing is, if all this added weight has an effect on the turning with the gyro, we can still add more at the back now because we now have more space. So that shouldn't be a problem now, which is neat. Let's make some more steel plates, just in case. Yeah, okay. Also want to add a bunch of lights and bunch of maybe it's like a spotlight thingy, you know, like a controllable spotlight, so it can, you know, light stuff up at will. Controllable. That might be interesting. Okay, let's get another load. Then we have to fix the back as well. And then, yeah, this will probably just put more slopes to the side here. So it's reinforced in a way. I mean, that looks decent enough. Interesting little craft. It looks like semi-weird, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Let me just... Top here, we'll just mask this guy with a few of these sloped bad boys. So... Okay. Now, let's get a few more, and then I think we need maybe some of those. I might want to add some things here. What I'm also thinking of is landing gear. At some point, we might want to have some landing gears. Now, I'm not quite sure where we're gonna put those, honestly, at the moment, but we'll see. Okay, let's get in just for now and just see how it looks from the inside. And also if it's airtight. Let's check that, shall we? Yep, it's airtight. That's neat. Do I want to move this a bit forward, or is it okay? That's okay. It also handles... It's slightly sluggish, but I actually like that. That it doesn't, like, turn on the spot. I kind of like that. It's pretty neat. Okay. But yeah, because of the... at least I'm pretty sure because of our hinges we are... Hold on. Oh no, oh, we're missing one thruster still. I just realized we're missing another thruster. We're missing the upwards thruster. Obviously. Right? Yeah, totally. We're missing upwards thrust. Ugh. Okay, actually we'll have to real quick navigate so it stands still. Let's do that real quick. Just like so, then it can break. Where am I going? Okay, we're deaccelerating. I kind of have to turn wildly to make it to 0, I think. Oh, okay, now we're actually accelerating again. That's weird. There we go. Okay, now we're on at 0. Good. Right. There's always a little bit of air that gets lost here, but that's fine. Okay. Upwards thruster. Yeah, okay. Let me think. Let me just place it down. Then we get the components that we need to do that. Jesus. Oh, changed location, that's why. That's why I didn't find it. There we go. There we go. That's all we need for that thruster in theory. So the question is, where do we place it? I mean, here is technically good, but then we obviously would have to change up the conveyor block to a conveyor junction. So
inventory full.
oh, we just place some more stuff down here, and then we get what we need for conveyor junction. Hopefully that's enough. It is not. Not quite sure what else is in my inventory right now and why it is there. Let's get all of that out. No, it still fills my ship up with weird stuff here. Let me. Oh shit! Okay, I see what the problem was there. There we go. That will work, hopefully. Can do that. And then put that on top.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory.
I think that's everything. Okay, let's add it to the build planner, and we can finish it off. And then we shall think about landing gears. That's definitely something we need. And I kind of almost want to use freaking hinges and stuff again to deploy them. Even though I feel I'm approaching dangerous levels of clang. But it would be kind of neat, actually, to do it this way. But we'll see. Okay, let me get a few of those so we can place stuff. And let's see what we can do. Now we should have thrusters in every direction. Yes, okay, cool. Now, landing gears. Also, I need to mask a few things here. I think I can also do that here. Okay, maybe we'll have to see. Okay, here, I think here we shall only place one of these, essentially, to make sure that the rotation is not being hampered by anything. So we're gonna just put a slope there. Same here. Like so. So these are gonna be neatly hidden away. Or at least semi-neatly. There we go. That actually looks quite neat. Likely, lovely, likey. There we go. That's gonna be covered up like so. Let's put the straight ones down first. Here, just like that. I don't think at the front we need anything. No, not really. Okay, so let's get the slopes done. There we go. 1, 2. Neat. Everything looks a little bit cleaner now. Okay. So landing gear. I'm also thinking towards the back I wanna maybe make it a little bit more interesting. I'm also kind of thinking maybe not even doing this, but having a complete like block run up here. Nope, that wasn't the smartest move. Well, actually I would not have had to delete that because that stays the same. You know, kind of run this like so. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this, honestly. It's just a hunch. Like, construct like this, maybe? The thing is, at this point, I'm just doing style. I'm not even doing anything functional anymore. At least I cannot pretend like this has any sort of function. I mean, yeah, maybe at some point one could say, okay, this is the steel there kind of prevents, I don't know, somebody to shoot at both sets of thrusters from this angle because it's blocked off, haha. But then again, I'm not gonna go into combat with this, so highly unlikely, so it's pure decoration at this point. But I just felt that this was the way to go. I'm not sure why. Sometimes I just feel the design, you know? Sometimes it's just like, yes, that has to be like this. That's one of these moments. Oh, let's get more steel plates. Running out on a regular basis here. Ugh. It gives it... Yeah, I think I know what the problem was. Because the front was a bit rounded and the back was essentially flat. And this gives it a more, like, rounded out back. And now we can also add something like this that makes it a little bit more smooth as well. And also gives us technically a little bit more armor at the back. Yeah, like so. Okay. Now, again, when it comes to the landing gear, I can only see this going one way, essentially. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's a bit big, but we'll see. Let me just try something here. Some sort of wing construction. If that makes sense. Okay, now, if we go to the landing gear, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to use these because they're just, I don't know. Maybe we're just using these magnet plates. You know what I mean? That might be the way to go. Now, how far down would we need to go to be able to use them? They have to. It would have to be at least a 4-block long thingy, right? If we use hinges, then the hinge must be this block, and then there's a 3-block pillar essentially, and then at the bottom there's going to be a magnet plate.
Energy critical.
Which it's a bit iffy because it's very close to this. If we're doing a rough landing, we might knock something off. So it would be better to have it like this, where we have the hinge and then 4 of these. Something like that. Okay, let me try something real quick. I'm not even gonna finish it completely, I just want to see it. Okay. If it works on a mechanical basis. If we put a hinge right here, then I'm probably... Yeah, see, that's the problem. I cannot place something here. But if I finish the hinge and angle it, I might be able to place it. The question then is, if this goes down and then tries to angle close to here, is it gonna explode? That's the question. Okay, we have to finish the hinge then first. But real quickly do this hinge. Just to test. Also, I should... Oh, fuck's sake. Right. Can we get everything? Yes, we can. Good. So, let us do this. Now, from here we should be able to... Let's see. Let's actually name these. So these are the thruster hinge. Are these ones, if I'm correct. And this is the technically landing gear hinge. Okay, so let me oh, that's the wrong... Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I put that onto the wrong block. Okay. Let's see. It's actually good that it is like this. So we're at minus 90. Let's put this to actually 0 technically, but since I want to put stuff on it, let's put it at minus 45 and then reverse. Then it should be exactly like this. So as we said, technically 4 of these and then a landing gear or a magnetic plate, like so. Let's at least weld the block so we can see if there's any structural problems and it doesn't just blow up in my face. Okay. Now again, landing gear. Let's reverse it at the moment. So minus 90 is the resting position, and then 0 would be the landing position. So from here, if we reverse this, I think that's fine. Okay. Let me do the following. If we go towards... Let's not put it at minus 90. Let's put it at minus 80 for now. So we can place stuff properly. If we pull it up... That actually looks kind of cool if it's angled like that. But you know, I kind of want it to be like... almost stowed away. Kind of like so. So I wonder if we're just doing a normal, like, wing shape, essentially. You know? Something... the T key is activated, that's why. Something alongside of... well, to be fair, then, the problem is, because I want 4 of these, we would have to have... the other hinge would be over here, if I see this correctly. So we would have at least, like... okay, not this. That we don't need. But like so. Minimum. Right? Not sure how I feel about this. Then, what could we do? Could we do something like this? Does this work? Hold on. You know, if we then put something like this here, can it then go all the way up? Or does it have to be something along... not these lines, but maybe something alongside this? We'll have to reverse it real quick, just to see. Let's reverse it, and then... let's put them like so. Let's also weld this, just so it doesn't, again, doesn't have a chance to blow up. So let's, again, get to the landing gear, reverse it, let's see what happens. It just folds up. Oh, yeah, okay. Now we can actually put it at minus 90 again. Where is it? There. Okay, that would actually fold away quite neatly, in my opinion. I feel this is the way to go, and then we kind of pull down these wings a little bit, you know, like so. Something like that. So we have kind of like weird little wings. I kind of like that, actually. I also feel like I want to put something on here. I wish there would be like blocks that you could retract like stairs into here. How cool would that be? But yeah. And then that would mean if both landing gears are up, it kind of means that the entrance is almost like not hidden away, but it's very much blocked off almost. You have to go from below into it. But I kind of like the design though. We'll give this also a little bit more an interesting shape than literally a flying coffin. So yeah, I like it. I like that. I think I know where this is going. I'm kind of happy with it. We might also put more stuff on the wings eventually. And there's also an antenna that we need to put somewhere. I'm not quite sure where we're going to put it. But we're going to figure this out. So yeah, next time we're going to work on the landing gear. So again, I want to put 4 of these on here. Although now that I'm thinking, are they not a bit close together? Or is that fine? I will think about the real shape of the landing gears next time. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.